What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Drew in the Moment. We are here in Orlando, Florida at a place called Dezerland. Now, to say this place is pretty big is an understatement. This place is gigantic. I cannot stress that enough. There is so many cool things to do in here. They have go-karting, which looks so awesome. They have bumper cars. They also have a huge arcade that I know my son would love, and I'm sure a lot of you would love as well. Just amazing stuff in here. So much stuff to do. We're not going to be able to cover everything today because we're here for one thing specifically. It is a VIP behind the scenes auto show tour. We're going to check out some cool cars. I believe we get to sit in them. That does cost money, but to actually get inside of the building, it's free admission. So if you just want to come and check stuff out to see for your next trip, but I will tell you right now, put it on your bucket list. You need to put this place on your bucket list. It's insanely cool, man. Our first time here, and we're gonna have to come back and do some other things, you know, besides the auto show that we're doing today. But we hope you enjoy the video, and we hope you consider subscribing after watching this fun little vlog here at Dezerland. But without further ado, let's get in there and start having a good time. Like I said, you can't understand how gigantic this building is. There is so much going on, so many fun things to do. Look at this right off the bat. You got Mater. What a cool car. I love that. And we're gonna see a bunch of other very cool cars. So let's go check it out. And there's some cars in the lobby that you don't even have to pay for. You can actually just walk in and check them out. And you can't go wrong with the VW bus. This one right here is for sale. When I get money, I'm gonna come back and buy that. Look at this. The Orlando Auto Museum. This is gonna be amazing. In case you guys have never seen the Guinness Book of World Records longest car, it's right here. Look at this thing. This is gigantic. Let's get a side angle. Holy cow. Look at this thing. I think it's a six-wheeler. Or maybe there's a couple more tires there. I don't know, man. But holy cow. I can't imagine how much this car costs right here. But they got a Bugs Bunny car over that way. Of course, the Mystery Machine. I left my keys in it. Just a bunch of just insane cars. And this isn't even the the VIP thing that we're gonna do. This is just out right in the lobby, so you can just come and check these cars out, man. Oh, that's awesome.
Now, because we're in this museum, there are some cars I can let you sit in. What? The first one is the Mysteries.
Yeah. I get to sit in the Mystery Machine. I feel at home. I feel at home right now. Zoink Scoob! Dude, this is awesome. How do I like
Oh. But now, what's interesting is these cars here, they're valuable in their own right. Spirit Nemo is about $500,000. The Fab One's about $400,000. The Mystery Machine we just added is $220,000.
Wow!
Right? The Parade Float funny cars here are about $120,000 each. The Duesenberg, if we were to sell it as a whole car, would be about $400,000 to $500,000.
Here we go, guys. Woo!
Then we have some horses carriages, my favorite cars. This one still has a working horn. But now we've traveled 100 years into the past, or 100 plus, in the 1920s. I know we're in the 2020s, which, given that we're in 2023, is a special year for this Model T here. This Model T is officially 100 years old.
Wow.
It has a 1923 Model T, not just any Model T. You may recognize the mannequins. That is Laurel and Hardy. They had a traveling show where they actually drove Model Ts, and that is one of the Model Ts they drove in their show.
That is awesome, dude.
Yep.
Wow.
Now, like most people, everyone knows the infamous duo of Bonnie and Clyde. Now, this one here is a 1929 Ford Model A Bonnie and Clyde tribute death car. It is one of 26 legal replicas. It's one of the last ones that became a legal replica, given the engine that's inside of it. So it's all Ford and then aftermarket parts, because this one is designed to be a race car.
What?
So it's a bit more fun than an original Model A.
That is awesome. I'd love to race around in that.
And as far as the bullet holes, they weren't actually done in by actual guns. They were done in by a tire iron. It's also why you had paint chipping around them. We go from a big car
to a little guy.
To a little tiny guy.
The Grinch started off as a beautiful written story done by Dr. Seuss, turned into a lovable animated movie, brought to live action show, thanks to Jim Carrey. Now, this is an actual screen-used Whoville vehicle, but don't let its cute little size fool you. It's a fiberglass shell mounted to an electric golf cart.
That's helpful.
Now, behind you is possibly the deadliest car in our entire museum.
It must be Christine. Yeah, dude. No way.
The haunted car.
Dude, Stephen King.
This was filmed in Georgia, both the original TV show and both live action films. Well, you have Roscoe P. Coltrane's Cop Car, Daisy Duke's Golden Eagle, and the one, the only, I'm not sure if they use hundreds of them, General Lee. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Told you. Now, I'm going to start with the van here. My van here that looks like it was attacked by a Sharknado actually wasn't in those films. It was in a Marvel film. Spider-Man Homecoming.
No way.
This is the henchman vehicle, where they sold illegal weapons under the freeway. Ensuing a chase with Spider-Man caught them, causing the holes to be blown through it during that chase scene. However, later, once that scene is over, we cut back to the Vulture and his lair. At least Michael Keaton and his lair.
Oh my goodness.
And if you look at the back,
And Mr. Bean.
Teddy.
Notice the what now?
You'll notice Mr. Bean's teddy bear.
Oh, is it Mr. Bean's little car? Oh my goodness. And they got Mr. Bean's teddy in there.
I drive like him.
She does drive like him.
Now,
Look at
if
this.
you're
Oh
trying
my.
to picture the scene this one was in. Just imagine the lounge chair on top. He's driving with ropes.
That's awesome.
Why? I don't know. I don't question him. Now we have two of the films here: Raiders of the Lost Ark and Temple of the Crystal Skull. I can't remember if it's Temple of the Crystal Skull or Curse of the Crystal Skull.
It's either or with me, you know? Something to do with a crystal skull.
Now, these two here are modified to be period correct at the time frame in Germany when he was doing his experiments and his little exploration.
Right, right. Oh, Kit, man.
This is Kit, or I should say it's a Pontiac Firebird Trans Am dressed like Kit. Here's why. If you remember after the original series, David Hasselhoff went on a concert tour after the series was over. Well, he took 4 Pontiac Trans Ams with him, all dressed up to be Kit. This is one of those 4.
Ah.
So it's a real Pontiac Trans Am that's a fake Kit, so it's only used for the concert tour. Sometimes I get people asking if this Triumph motorcycle was used in Terminator 3. Until I point to the corner of Mission Impossible 2. Because if you notice, it's the exact same front end. Well, this Triumph was in fact used during this stunt where he was trying to outrun the fireball. Pretty sure you never heard of this vehicle.
Oh no.
This one is truly one of a kind. He's unlike the Fab 1, which was constructed off of a toy version of itself. Soul Train here was actually constructed based off of a cartoon.
Was it really?
I think it's ironic because now he's performing, according to my soundtrack. Well, this is built off of 1971 Chrysler karts with fiberglass body built by Paramount Pictures. This was designed to bring Michael Jackson out on stage and back off stage during his concert tours, at least for 1 year. On Alli, we have some pretty infamous cars. We have Ecto 1.
Please tell me this was screen used.
No.
Ah!
I'll explain in a minute though, once we go over the other 4 cars. And we have the Willie's Jeep from Fantasy Island, Grease Lightning from Grease, the 𝐒𝐮𝐲𝐬, and the A-Team van. And ironically, Fantasy Island's not that. Well, say hello to the Ecto 1.
Can I get in that? Oh yeah, I can get in
And if
it.
you look at the passenger seat, you'll notice Slimer.
Isn't that
Oh
real?
man. I'm a Ghostbuster now.
From being Shaggy to Ghostbusters.
Shaggy the Ghostbuster. Look at this, man.
Well, we all know that if Scooby did the Mystery Incorporated, Ghostbusters, and Sam and Dean are all in the same location, stuff's seriously going down.
This is awesome.
I don't remember exactly what scenes it was used in, but I do know it was in fact used in Fantasy Island.
The plane, boss. The plane.
Grease Lightning. Now, if you've seen the film, you may remember the formats of how the car went. It was first that barn fire they found. Then they had the dream sequence, which was this paint job, the way they wanted it to look, that they went through. And then they had the final product, which was a slightly different paint job. Yeah, the 𝐒𝐿 Screen used in both live-action films.
Dude. That thing is sweet.
Now we come to the Monkeys movie.
Look at this thing. Holy cow, dude.
This is possibly one of the best Buster mods I've ever seen in my entire life. Because it's 3 cars in one.
Really?
Really? The front half is supposed to be a Pontiac GTO. Well, the back is actually a slightly modified Chevy El Camino rear end. The modification is the hump in the middle, because El Caminos don't come with those. Well, the drivetrain underneath, or I should say the suspension underneath it, is from 2 Volkswagen Dune motors. So it allows it to keep its...
Yeah, right.
My favorite piece is the 8-ball gear shifter.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
You're gonna do it. You go for it.
And then we have the Dragula.
What?
Used in the original Monsters TV show episode Hot Rod Herman.
What? No way.
Yep.
Dude.
Well, in that episode, this is designed to race against a certain gentleman in the series to win back the Monsters Ford coach. Chip-looking bike is actually driven by Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon 3.
Dude.
This blue one is a Honda motorcycle, and it's from Street Hawks.
What is it?
Street Hawks.
Okay. Yeah.
I would look that up because I can't really.
What
This
is?
is from a very lesser known film called Megaforce.
Wow, dude.
there's another film starring the same actor called Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Ah, yeah.
Brad, the husband.
Yeah.
Picture him in a Mad Max scenario.
Okay, yeah, it looks very Mad Max looking.
Back to the Future 2.
What?
My favorite.
Get out of here.
Now, what's funny is you notice how it says police on the side you're standing on, right?
Yeah.
This is a one-sided camera bike. That scene where these bikes enter the scene, they're coming in one direction. When they were set to leave, they would have to have left the same way.
Right.
It's nothing too fancy, other than this is every time they did a nice, beautiful, long-distance shot of the original mansion with the car parked out front. That's this car, because it's actually slightly longer than the drive-in.
Okay. So that was used in front of the house.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Dude. That is outstanding. RoboCop!
Not just one, but two. We have RoboCop
What?
3, the original RoboCop, and then the reboot. Now, most people would know what the original is. This is the Ford Taurus Police Interceptor, this one being a 93. However, this car confuses me. It looks like a Tesla. However, it is a 2011 Kia Optima. This is the Sparrow from The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Oh,
Now, I have not seen Austin Powers, but I do know that they are parodies to James Bond. The car was originally supposed to be painted white, but Madonna wanted it purple.
Good choice, Madonna.
Well,
yeah, right?
you don't say no to Madonna.
No, you don't.
Speed racer.
Oh, yeah.
Who's not a fan of speed racing? Whether you've seen the original anime, the live-action film, or even the current cartoons they're doing today, it is such a popular show and character. Everyone loves it.
Oh, yeah. Look at this bad boy.
Who's first?
You're first. You go first. Queen gets to go first. All right.
What?
I will. Yeah. Here she goes. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going back to the future. Oh, it's so low. Doc, are you ready?
This is awesome.
This is sweet,
Let me see
man.
what you got. The one in the
The
back.
flux capacitor back there.
Wow.
You gotta make sure your flux capacitor is working. Dude. It's time to get fast and furious.
No, time for a magical ride.
Oh, yeah.
That is one of the Ford Angulas actually screen used in Harry Potter.
Dude. I knew it.
When you say
Screen used.
it is.
Yes.
Fast and Furious. We have the first film, The Fast and Furious, with the Eclipse and the Integra. And then we have the fourth film with this Bugatti or this Buick Grand National.
Look at that. Oh, those were
Pretty sure
awesome.
you saw Mater out front.
I did see Mater. Yeah, that was our first impression here at Dezerland, right?
Dezerland.
Guys, we are heading to the Bat Cave. The Bat Cave. I can't wait. It's time to go into the Bat Cave. I'm about ready to freak out. I'm gonna freak out, man. I'm gonna freak out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm about ready to lose it right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. Batman! I'm so pumped right now.
one of the songs to play because this is the original 90s animated theme song.
Yeah, man.
But we have 5 Batmobiles, 3 different Batman. We have an original Adam West. Now this is based off of the 1969 Adam West movie.
Okay.
The difference between the one that's based off the 66 TV series is the bat emblem itself. You notice the 66 has a solid red bat emblem, while the 69 has a white outline. That was the difference between the movie and the show.
Really?
Then we have Michael Keaton's Batman, the 89 Batman.
Dude.
Along with Batman. And then we have a museum replica of the 1995 Val Kilmer's Batman.
Look at the wing on that.
So, I want to actually show you something about that wing.
Holy cow.
That wing is designed to pay tribute to the original 1940s Batmobile right there. The one with the giant wing on the back.
Oh, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. This design was one of the most complicated ones. It's also one of the most expensive Batmobile designs on the planet. Here's one. The way they based it off of was airplane parts. So everything about it was just the airplane wings, the front end, the turbine engine, everything. Well, how they built it was originally off of a giant block of styrofoam. Well, they then presented that to Tim Burton. Tim Burton loved it so much, he said, go ahead and go with it, but there was one complication. He asked the gentleman, how are they supposed to get in? So they stuck with that airplane.
Yeah, oh, right.
And designed a sliding cockpit hatch. And this would actually slide open. But then the complication happened. And it actually involved Michael Keaton's costume.
That's too big.
No, it wasn't even so much that. When he hopped in and the hatch closed, little ears got caught. And so they were left with 2 options. Redesign the car, which was a multi-million-dollar car, or redesign the costume. Well, that's what they decided to go with. They redesigned the costume.
That's
they actually
smart,
said
yeah.
Michael Keaton bagged the costuming with the issue, with the written down note of what the issue was. And so if you go back and watch the films, when he's outside, he's got the nice long ears. When he's inside the car, they're short.
Now I gotta watch that. Now I gotta rewatch it.
It's a little interesting hidden moment. Well, just so you got to sit in some of the other cars.
Oh, yeah.
Because nothing beats an original.
No. Gotta get it.
Now, for a photo opportunity, please pick up the bat phone.
Oh, yeah, dude. What? Oh, what?
You look nice. Look at you.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Look. Yes, Lieutenant Gordon? What's happening? I'll be back in Gotham in just a little bit. I'm here at Dezerland. Yeah, I'll be right there.
One in front of me is one of the traveling show cars. The reason why is because Robin's sidecar just has 2 handlebars. The one up by the front you would take it to is actually a screen used one. Because if you look at Robin's sidecar, you'll notice it has brakes and a throttle.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That must have not been comfortable to ride that little thing around.
No. If you look, here's how Bart Ward actually had to sit on him. He was on his knees.
Goodness.
He was on his hands and knees.
So uncomfortable.
It really was.
So guys, this was probably the best tour that I've ever had with Paul, the awesome VIP, tour guide. Let me tell you, if you can, I'm pretty sure they can request you, right?
Yes, you can request us. Depending on who's here for the day, you can request the VIP.
This guy right here, Paul. I'm telling you guys. Telling you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, I just ordered a stretch limo. Do you know if it came yet?
I See the limo's here.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. This has got to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at this stretch limo. It just keeps going and going. This is it. No, we're not there yet. I would really not want to have to drive this and take a corner. Look at this thing. This is just crazy. It's like a half mile long. The longest car in the world has finally been restored and is ready to cruise. Holy schmolies. Seriously, that is the biggest car I have ever seen, and apparently the biggest car in the world. And before we end this video, I needed to show you guys something that was so exciting, so exciting. It has to do with the Flintstones, the live action movie. Very cool vehicles. You wait to see this. It's pretty darn cool, man. And here is one of the cars used in the Flintstones. Look at this thing, man. Oh my goodness. So awesome. I love the shells on the wheels. And see, oh, it looks like there's a gas pedal. They were cheating. They weren't really using their feet. But yes, from the Flintstone movie. And another one. This is the Tree Bird, I guess. And wow, look. So the front end, that's foam. And it looks so, you know, on screen, it looks so realistic. It really does, you know. Oh, they got the bone for the steering wheel. That is so cool, man. Oh, this is crazy. So crazy. I mean, come on now. Who doesn't love the Flintstones? I love the Flintstone movie. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I really enjoyed it. And to see these vehicles that were used in the movie, that's what it said on the other sign, is just insane. Just insane. And I think this is one of my favorites right here. Oh, look at that thing. The color looks great. They got seashells with a little backrest. Oh my word. And you know, you can tell a little wear and tear on these over the years, because that movie was made back in the 90s. Look at this thing. Oh, that is just awesome. So cool, man. Alright guys, just so you know, for the Auto Museum, $29.95 for adults, but add a couple dollars for taxes on that. All the way down, you know, senior $23.95, child. The VIP tour that we just did was about $42. Just keep that in mind, but I'll tell you right now, totally worth it. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this vlog here at Dezerland, not Dezerland. I found that out after. Holy cow is all I gotta say. You need to make your way over here. So much stuff to do. We got to come back and do a bunch of things, but that VIP tour was so worth the money. Just so you know, with that VIP tour, you're able to sit in the, you know, a few of the cars that obviously that we were able to sit in. If you don't do the VIP, you don't get to do that, and you also don't get a bunch of information that we got from our awesome tour guide, Paul. He was amazing. He really was. So big shout out to Paul for a great tour. So worth it, guys. Seriously. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you hit that subscribe button. Come hang out with us for more adventures here on the channel. But until we see you next time, guys, remember, there's only one way to live. In the moment with a bunch of Batmobiles, right?